Hey guys, welcome back. So today we're looking at lesson 11, slicing solids. So we're going to be looking at three-dimensional figures, specifically solids in this case. So here is a rectangular prism and a pyramid with the same base and same height. So 4 by 2, 4 by 2, and they're both the same vertical height. So for number 1, think about slicing each solid parallel to its base, halfway up. What shape would each cross-section be? What is the same about the two cross-sections? What is different? So when we're talking about cross-sections, we're talking about if we cut through, what is it going to look like? What shape are we going to have? And we can use, hopefully, give it a second, maybe. Hold on. We have a little applet that we're going to hopefully use so that way you can see what the cross-section looks like. Give it a second. So here we have our two prisms. So we've got a rectangular prism and we've got our pyramid. And it's asking us to take into a cross-section halfway up. So we're going to go halfway up. So that'd be about there. And what are our cross sections? So if we look, this shaded area here where this is cutting through, on the rectangular prism, we have a rectangle. On the pyramid, what do we have? We also have a rectangle. So they both have a rectangular cross section, but what's different is, look at the sizes. This rectangular cross section is the same size as the base. Nothing's changed, it's just moved up. For this one though, is the base and the cross section the same size? No. So both have rectangular cross sections, but the difference is the rectangle on the pyramid is smaller than the rectangle cross section on the rectangular prism. So for number 2, if we slice each solid parallel to its base near the top, what shape cross-section would we get? What is the same? What is different? So let's move this up closer. So we're still going parallel. So what do you notice? We're close to the top. In the rectangular prism, we still have a rectangle. What do we have in the pyramid? I know it's really small, but we do still have a very small rectangle. So once again, they're both rectangles, but in the pyramid, they got smaller. So the closer to the top that we go in the pyramid, the smaller the rectangle is going to be in comparison to its base. In a rectangular prism, it's going to stay the exact same size for all the different cross sections. And we have different ways of taking and doing cross sections. We can do horizontal cross sections, we can do vertical cross sections, we can do them diagonally. So a cross section doesn't necessarily always have to be parallel to the base. It's going to tell you which way it should be, whether it's parallel or perpendicular to the base, or if it's being cut at an angle. It'll tell you those things when you're asked about the different cross sections. So, questions. Okay, so like I said, this lesson is all about cross sections and being able to compare them to one another, to different places within your figure. So obviously on pyramids, it's going to change depending on where you're doing your cross section. On rectangular prisms, it's going to stay the same when we're doing it parallel to the base or even perpendicular to the base, and we move it across. It'd stay the same no matter what that way. So keep that in mind. Your keyword for this lesson is cross-section. Cross-section. So more of a key phrase. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask. Have a great day, guys.